Welcome to the final now. We made it. We made it all the way to the final.
This is it for all the marbles.
Well, who's our first competitor?
All right, so coming into the finals in his first ever Tour Finals appearance is our number 9 qualifier, Rylan Willier. And his way through the Tour Final Championships this year has been absolutely astonishing and incredible to watch. He came into the first round and he beat Rob Wolfson in a 10-0 sweep, shooting a 343. Then he came into the quarterfinals and did it again against Colton Uswa with a second 10-0 sweep, the first time that's ever happened in Tour Final history. In his final match of the semifinals, he went up against Greg DeGrazia from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and with a 285 rounding out his 1,033 triple, he won 8 points and is into the finals.
Wow, that's an impressive run. Matt had a little different run, so he had a bye in the first round, and Matt played Justin Langrock the first match, and he went 5-5 and won on score. So one of those rare occurrences where the score comes into play, and sure enough, Matt goes into his next match and does it all again. So he takes 5-5 against Derek Holm and wins the score in that match too.
That's right.
So both of them had a little different routes, but they're both here in the final.
That's right. It's not how you get to the final. It's just the fact that you made it here. It'll be interesting to see which strategy works in the final match.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if this is going to be a crapshoot or if we're going to have 300 to 400 or what. I'm not sure.
At this point, it could be absolutely anything.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Let's get this going.
Good luck. All right, we are in the final
Make the
round.
final! Yes!
The finals of the 2023 Tour Championships at Sherwood Bowl. Final matchup, our number 3 qualifier, Matt Harms, going up against our number 9 qualifier, Rylan Willier.
The 2 bracket busters.
The 2 bracket busters. Yeah, both of them have just been...
Yeah, and like we said before the match, it was like two different stories here. Rylan's just going crazy, and Matt's just grinding and winning totals.
That's right. So Matt had the upper hand to be able to say who is going to start this game off, and he put Rylan on the lane first, who went up and threw a massive strike to start this game off.
And this match in the final, we're playing $300 a frame, so $3 grand.
$3 grand plus a $1,000 bonus to whoever wins. So there is a lot of money on the line for this match.
$4,000.
To add to the already substantial money that they've won. So Rylan is sitting on $3,100 from his first 3 matches. Matt Harms is sitting on $1,800 because he had $1,500 in points winnings and then a $300 bonus from qualifying third and having that first round bye. And they have a carryover for frame 1.
I don't think we've had, I think maybe one match we've had a carryover in the first frame.
Potentially. I don't think we've had very many, if any.
I think just one. I saw one earlier.
Matt goes up. He throws another big strike in frame 2.
Yeah, Rylan and Rob Wolfson are the only ones. That's interesting. Isn't that very rarely a carryover in the first frame?
That's exactly true.
The lowest seed has won every match but one.
That's right. And lots who have thrown that first frame point are the ones who are winning the matches. I think we've only had one upset on that as well.
Yeah, one higher seed is one and one.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Matt Harms is our only competitor here from BC in the top 12 competing today. He has been in this final position before. He did go up against, I believe, Adam Weber in the finals.
Matt Harms, yes.
Yes, so he went up against Adam Weber and lost in his first ever appearance here on the tour finals. This is Rylan's first ever attempt at it, and he has been bowling like he wants it, that's for sure.
Yeah, and just when Matt lost, it came down to the last ball.
Yes.
I think if he threw a strike, a corner or strike, he won and he punched.
Oh,
so it was crazy.
Heartbreaking way to lose. So he's going to be looking for some redemption here now that he's back in the finals of this kind of event. Both of them starting off strong with those doubles right out the gate. 2-frame carryover, and this frame is worth $900.
Both these guys throw lots of strikes.
They both throw lots of strikes. This is going to be that match, I think, that we've been waiting for all day that has just come down to who is making that first slip up, because they are both going to put that ball exactly where it needs to go.
Yeah, it's nice. They're both just reared up. We're not playing for 15s and 13s here.
No, we are not. This is what you want to see in the finals of a tournament like this. gets a little bonus. That could come in handy depending on what happens here for Matt's frame 3. But not very many head pins for Rylan today.
No, that's the second one.
Yeah, second or third
Third,
of the day.
yes.
Third, yeah. Oh, and punches out the 3-pin. So Matt's going to have an opportunity here where he can basically have 3 shots to clean up all the pins and take a 3-0 lead right off the get-go.
Because very rarely do you see a 13-13 like carry
For sure,
over,
right. And like I said, he's got 3 opportunities. He can go up and be focusing on getting that strike, but if he doesn't get it, he's got the fallback of trying for the spare, and he's got the fallback of trying for the 15
Yeah.
after that 13 count in frame 3 for Rylan.
Again, both of these guys are experienced players. Harms has a couple gold medals to his credit.
Wow.
Rylan's been out some nationals as well. So. And that would be 3 frames for Matt Harms.
3 frames for Matt Harms. He throws the strike.
It's just the same all the time, right? Just not high, not low, just
He's
keeping it
so
cool.
even. I think the most emotion we've seen out of him is a little smirk and shoulder shrug, and carries on.
He definitely was sweating, though. All the guys.
And another strike in
Ham
frame
bone.
4.
Ham bone.
He is coming out, and he means business. Rylan's going to be looking to throw that strike to get that carryover. The crowd here at Sherwood Bowl is all watching patiently, cheering them both on.
Just needs to keep doing his routine. Keep doing his thing.
Yep.
Throw the shot.
Yep. Frame 3 wasn't a terrible ball. It was just a little bit misplaced, and move on now. Back on those strikes. There we go.
Bomb.
Got that one out.
That was a bomb, yeah.
Right out of his hand. Left pocket and just all the way through.
I like seeing him explode.
Yeah. So frame 4 is going to be another carryover here. He's going to want to put another strike on the board and try to get that one.
Here we go, bud. Same good ball now. Throwing good up there. Like you can. Here we go, kid.
Yep, Rylan's got to be winning carryovers now.
Yeah.
Can't afford to lose another one.
Because if he loses this carryover, now he's down 5-0,
Yeah.
which is not a position that he has been in yet this tournament.
No. Matt seems to be finding it now, too.
That's right.
Just waiting for our ball in the back.
Waiting on that big 5-incher to come back. There it is.
All right, Rylan. Here we go, buddy. Come on now.
Couple stats here. We had 111 members in our tour, which is the highest we've ever had. We gave out $300,000 in prize money through our 5 events. We had 1,300 entries in our tournaments, and Mitch Davies was 2% of the entries calculated. Yeah, interesting stats.
Interesting stat there. Thank you for your support, Mitch Davies.
Come on, boss. Come on.
Oh,
Great shot.
tapped.
A massive ball there, and it just, for whatever reason, blew past that left corner. Ball
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
went in
going to
behind.
happen once in a while, and it doesn't.
It is.
Just rotten luck, I guess.
Yeah. So he's going to really want to capitalize this on get the spare.
These are the hard ones to spare because you're a little ticked.
Yeah.
That boy, good shot.
There we go. Kept his cool, got the spare. You can see a little bit of frustration there on his face just knowing that that was such a good shot, but that forces Matt to throw the strike in 5 in order to get that early 5-0 lead.
To get the Yahtzee. too.
Yeah, to get the Yahtzee. If he gets the spare, we now have a 2-frame carryover, which can make this go back to a tie game at the end of that, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
So Matt's going to need at least a spare to keep it going, but he's looking for that strike here.
Yep. Wow.
And he gets it.
Wow.
So Matt goes up 5 frames to nothing.
Winning the carryovers, right?
Winning the carryovers. So before this match, even though it's Rylan's first appearance, he actually, in his first 3 matches, has got himself in a point where he is tied for 8th in our all-time Tour Finals skins frames won. So far he hasn't added to that to be able to move up it at all, but with his 28 frames that he won in the first 3 matches, that puts him tied for 8th all time, which is an incredible feat when you've only had 1 appearance.
Well, and then in your skins, you're 6th. Matt's also on that list too, but he'll pass Matt.
Right, yeah.
Well, depending on what happens, actually. Both these guys will be up there.
All right, Rylan, here we go, buddy. Like you can now. Throw that good ball up there.
Oh, sorry, he's tied for 6th. We had heard from someone it was tied for 8th, but he's actually, tied for 6th right now in skins 1.
Harms is 6 and Rylan would be 8, I think.
Oh, is that what it is now? Gotcha.
Yeah, because 10,
Right,
10,
because
8,
he also would have 1 frames. Gotcha.
But Harms would be ahead of that now.
Math,
So,
it's hard.
Yeah.
All right, Rylan looking to get something started here in 6th. He needs to take this frame if he wants any hope of being able to win this match. And he gets the crunch squeeze, pushes those pins over. He's going to take frame 6 and earn himself $300.
So you're telling me there's a chance, right?
It's not over yet. It's a little bit of an outside chance at this point. He's definitely the underdog going into the back half of this game, but it's still up there for him.
Grab the ball again.
A little bit of a wait here. Waiting for that ball. So I wonder, Rylan's coming off a great season. He had that incredible win in the Autumn Open. He says his most memorable moment was qualifying for the 2022 Alberta Masters men's team, which is an incredible feat. But like this weekend here at Tour Finals, it's got to be up there for him. And,
Set a personal best today.
personal best on his triple now with 1,033. Setting records of points won in matches. Like, this has got to be one of those what ranks up there in those memorable moments for him.
Yeah, for sure.
It was well worth returning to Edmonton from his new home in Grand Prairie for this
No doubt.
weekend. Oh, and a head pin in frame 7. You can see his cheer section. Dad Rob is here cheering him on. And just hoping for the best at this point.
He's in tough now.
Yeah.
Just poorly timed head pins, right?
Yeah, I mean, both of them that came were on strikes. First one was on a carryover of 2 frames, so like that, not a lot you can do with that, but just unfortunate timing of those head pins.
So Matt with a 15, 12 or higher is going to win the tournament.
That's right.
Let's just say strike to be the tour champion.
Strike to be the tour champion. And a miss. It's not over yet, folks. However, Matt does already have the 5 frames in hand. So Rylan is going to have to make up that 70, 60 pins that he is back in the last 3 frames if he comes back and wins all of them. But
that's all she wrote.
there's the spare for Matt Harms in frame 7. He is our new Tour Finals champion.
Wow, congratulations to Matt Harms.
Way to come out, second appearance. This is his second time in the finals. It didn't go his way last time, and he made sure that that was not going to happen again.
That's pretty impressive to 2 times to be in the final both times.
100%.
He'll be on the top of some of those skins lists and money
Absolutely
earnings.
he will be. Even with his one, he was already on some of those lists.
Yeah.
He was already coming into this weekend sitting 7th in money, had made $3,250 before this weekend. He's already added $1,800 before this game, plus another $1,800 from what's happened so far.
And a $1,000 bonus.
And a $1,000 bonus for winning. He was also tied for 6th before coming into this in skins wins. So he is definitely well on his way, working those way up the board.
It's $900 left on the up for grabs here.
Rylan needs to throw that strike to have a chance at getting 300 of it. He misses, so another 300 going to Matt Harms. Rylan just looked a little bit fast on that shot. When he came out, you could see how his legs just kind of stepped out of it. That's generally a telltale sign with him that timing wasn't quite there. Punches out the middle. So he's going to want to get those last 2 frames, make himself another $600. But an absolutely phenomenal tournament from Rylan Willier.
Little defeated. That's okay.
For sure, yeah.
Just got to grind it out and get some cash.
Get some cash, put some money in your pocket to take back home, and
It's an impressive,
hold your head high.
Yeah, an impressive performance nonetheless.
Absolutely. Getting up on the lane there. And there's the strike that he's been looking for the last couple frames.
He's like, that was it.
Now it comes.
It's almost like you're like forgot that you were doing this little thing. It's like, oh yeah, that was the shot.
Oh, there it is. He's got a whole group of his friends that he grew up with in YBC sitting right front row in the bleachers, cheering him on. Been teammates and friends for a while. And a head pin in 9 for Matt Harms means that Rylan will take that $300. He's up to $600 now with his 2 frames that he's won.
Cleans it up for $298 with 1 frame left.
1 ball to go. How many 300s have we had in the Tour Finals this year?
Like quite a few.
Quite a few. We've had some in most of our matches. We've had 1 400, the second 400 that's ever been thrown at Tour Championship. Rylan in his semi-final match, quarterfinal match, threw a 405 to back his 343.
4 300s and 1 400.
We also had 4 300s
Before this match.
before this match, so 5 300s and a 4.
1 400.
Incredible bowling by these bowlers. Another head pin in 10. So we got the head pins. They just came a little bit too
Just
late
coasting
for Rylan.
on in, eh?
Coasting in. Knows it doesn't matter at this point.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Way better to throw those head pins when you've already won than to throw it when you needed the strike, which happened last time.
Yeah.
So.
One more for the 15, and then, oh, never mind.
So he'll get 10. So Rylan just has to clean up the wood on the lanes, and he'll get another $300, making his grand total for the weekend $4,000.
All right, Rylan, throw a strike. Come on out. Finish up there.
Throw the
Matt
first one up
Harms.
there, and it doesn't really matter what happens after that.
308 for Matt Harms.
Oh, and he punches a head pin. He's going to have to clean it up at least one side, take some sticks on the other to get that $300. The bowling gods, after having him running silly all day, are going to make him work for it.
Yep. I already marked it down, too, so he's got to clean it up.
Oh, he's got the tie on the frame, so he's made at least $150 on this frame.
Just has to hit a pin here.
Just has to hit a pin. 1 pin for $150. And he puts it in the wood, gets the 2-pin, wins the frame. Another $300 going to Rylan, and he is the runner-up in the 2023 Tour Finals. Matt Harms is coming onto the lane to raise that trophy after winning 7-3 in his second appearance in the Tour Final Championship.
Yeah, money won today. Matt Harms $4,900 and Rylan $4,000. So some awesome money.
Incredible prize money coming out of Sherwood Bowl today.
Thanks for everybody. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to all our bowling centers, all our fans, all our members. Thanks to everybody, our committee, our crew. Thanks, Katie, for joining me. Thanks, Daryl, Blair, everybody I can think of. Thank you all.
Okay, and here we are with our winner, WCBT 2023 Tour Final Champion, Matthew Harms. Gotta feel good. Congratulations, Matthew.
Just feels so unreal right now, to be honest. Just get off that great hot start and basically be able to coast from there is really good.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the game, I mean, you're playing Rylan Willier. Rylan's already won 28 or 30 frames. You know that he's probably going to throw on bombs, but you're the one that came out gunning here with 5 strikes in a row to start with. Basically took a 5-frame lead right away, and then from there, you already know you got the team, the total points likely, just really squeaking out that one more frame. It's got to feel good just to throw a bunch of strikes to start with, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
It's nice to break through and finally get a win. And
yeah, long time coming. Couple of seconds this year. I mean, you're a shooter. You guy can play, and now you got a title under your belt, the Tour Finals. Get your name on that trophy. Yeah.
I had a good run last time in the Tour Finals 2019. Played Adam Weber, who just flew great as well. And finally got that win.
Well, in a couple of matches earlier on, they were 5-5s, but you got the job done. Here you are. Then you change that up a little bit. You win you're 7-3 with the 5 strikes in a row, and finish off with a 308. Crown yourself the Tour Finals. Holding that trophy feel good?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's definitely my most memorable moment now.
There you go, most memorable moment. Well, we're going to do some formal presentations, but congratulations, Matthew Harms. You're now the Tour Champion for everybody's ready to give you handshakes and lots of high fives, but good job.
Thank you.
Right on, everybody. Here it is, Tour Champion, Matthew Harms from Mission, BC. Good job.
Yeah.
That concludes our Tour Championship final. An amazing match, an amazing championship. I couldn't be more happier.
That's right. In our final match, as we just saw, Matt Harms took home the final trophy, winning 7 frames to 3 over Rylan Willier. He started out the match with a 5-bagger just to get the ball rolling and didn't really let up steam. Rylan, unfortunately, after a massive 3 games to start the tournament, just ran into a little bit of headpin problems and just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, both guys came out with some big bucks. Matt Harms comes home with $4,900, and Rylan comes home with $4,000. So some good payouts for the guys.
Some great payouts. It's been an absolute pleasure being able to come along for the ride and commentate alongside Johnny. And hopefully next year is just as entertaining.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks to our sponsors, all our volunteers, the fans, the members. Katie, yourself, thanks for joining me.
Great turnout here at Sherwood Bowl, and thank you to them for hosting us.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next year.